Welcome back, peeps. Thank you guys for tuning in. The Band of Bros channel, where we're always trying to take a new look at some new tips and tricks to improve your gameplay in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone mode. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at two very important perks, and one of them is going to be Ghost. All right, Ghost is probably the most used perk in Warzone, and it seemed like as a must-use perk. But in today's video, I may be able to sway and switch your mind, because today we're going to be taking a look at Ghost versus the Restock perk. I believe Restock is one of the most undervalued and underappreciated perk there is in Call of Duty Warzone. So let's jump right into this video. And again, if you do enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. It deeply helps us out a lot. And remember as well to check us out on Instagram, BannerBros_YT. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So starting off, let's talk about the basics of both of these perks, all right? We all know Ghost, all right? It's a perk number 2. What Ghost allows you is for the heartbeats to be undetectable to heartbeat sensors, to be undetectable by UAVs bought at the store, and to be undetectable by advanced UAVs, which is caused when an enemy player grabs 3 UAVs, or an enemy team, when they grab 3 UAVs and put it up together. So Ghost basically makes you invisible, right? And that's why a lot of people have been using this perk, specifically since the rise of tactical heartbeat sensor. When people started using the heartbeat sensor, they started saying that Ghost is a must. Now, let's battle it out, and I'm going to tell you guys why I actually prefer Restock in most of my weapons. I don't think I even run Ghost anymore, only on my first loadout. And let me tell you why. Restock, what does Restock do? Let's jump into Restock. So in multiplayer and Warzone are a little bit different, all right? The time zones are a little bit different. What Restock allows you to do is basically over a certain period of time, your tacticals and your lethals regenerate by itself. On multiplayer, it's around between 15 and 20 seconds. I don't remember the exact number, but when we're jumping into Warzone, it is around 50 seconds. So it is quite a bit of time, but also not that much time. I mean, it's kind of like in between. I think they did a pretty good job balancing it. So what it does, basically, you can throw your tacticals, you can throw your lethals, and over a period of 50 seconds, you will start regenerating those lethals and tacticals. Now, let's take a look at why do I believe Restock is the go-to perk compared to Ghost. All right, so first off, this is something that I want to focus on. You can still use Ghost, but I'm going to let you guys know which one I believe is better for which one. If you're going to be a sniper and your whole team wants to stay undercover, and what you want to do is you want to do and grab a bunch of recons and go to the middle of the map and go to a house and camp it out, then Ghost is definitely for you, all right? Because this is made to hide. This is made so people don't find out where you are. That is the whole point of Ghost, so people don't find out your location. Now, what is the point of Restock? Restock is if you have an aggressive team, if you're an aggressive person, you like to push enemies, you definitely should use Restock in this occasion. Let me tell you why. Let's say the enemy pops a UAV. Let's say the enemy pops a heartbeat sensor, and you got Ghost, right? They can't see you, you know, but now your team starts taking a couple shots at them, or they hear you because of footsteps or whatnot. Now they know your position. Now, if you think of it that way, once they know your position, which I mean is most of the time, once you start exchanging gunfire, Ghost is completely useless. It is not going to help you one bit unless the enemy is trying to find you with a heartbeat sensor. Then it might help you in that occasion. But let's take into consideration now, if you got Restock, Restock will help you definitely if you are getting into those gunfights. Why? Let's say you got a couple stunts, you throw one stunt, you throw another grenade, and now while you're fighting, believe me, 50 seconds go on a lot faster than you realize, and you will have those grenades stocked up. Now, if you're a person that likes to use a support class, I will be putting that link in the video right now, which is the best use of Restock you can ever have, and it is a crazy riot shield class loader. Again, putting it in the video as we speak. That one uses Restock to the maximum of its abilities. Why? Because the riot shield class uses a lot of gas grenades and uses thermites a lot. When you got this kind of class, Restock is a must. Now, it's not only for this kind of class. I also use Restock with my Sniper and SMG class, and I actually run Claymores, and this is why I love it. I run Claymores and Stim. So, for example, I go into a couple houses, I pop my Claymores in there, and then let's say my team has to move, and we move, and I don't pick up my Claymores, and now my Claymores are regenerating. Now, talking about Stims, I believe, is one of the best things. This is when we're talking about the aggressiveness. This is when we can talk about how Restock really works. Stims are really undervalued in this game. I believe they don't use them to its full ability. So what Stim allows you to do is basically, if you're almost at no health and you put the Stim on, it'll bring you only your health bar, not your armor, all the way back to 100. So if you're in a fight and you're taking a couple shots, your armor is down, you take a couple more shots, you're about to die, you go down, you pop a Stim, you go up and you take another couple shots, you get shot again, you go down and you pop another Stim. Pop in a Stim gives you 100 health just like that, and it's going to be a lot faster than putting plates on yourself. Now again, when you're in those fast-paced environments and you're running around and you ain't got loot, while you're doing that, while you're waiting, you're regenerating what you got already. Now stims are also very, very important, because if you're in the late zone, stims can actually, if you're in the gas and you're about to die and you stim yourself, you will actually get full health again, and you'll get even more time in the zone. So now let's talk about what kind of player should you choose, either Ghost or Restock, right? When should you choose one or the other? So again, I'm going to keep it really simple. All right, you should use Ghost if your whole team is going to be camping and you don't want anybody to figure out where you are. But if you're going to be an aggressive player and you like using a lot of lethals and you like using stims or stun, definitely go ahead and use Restock. Let me tell you a little tip as well. If you are going to use Restock, do not use a heartbeat sensor, because that is a complete useless thing. You don't have, if you got Restock and you got a heartbeat sensor, that is half of your perk gone, because it regenerates your tacticals and your lethals. So if you got a heartbeat sensor, that's half of the perk gone, just like that. So again, honestly, I just feel Restock is really, really important, because once, let's say you're a C4 person, you use your C4s, you use your Claymores, you use your Thermites, you need to kill an enemy, and then they may or may not have the lethals that you have. But I just feel, honestly, constantly having your full lethals and tacticals is a really, 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 really big advantage when you're fighting against somebody. That is just my personal opinion. That's why I've been loving Restock. I can leave Claymores all over the place. I can regenerate my C4s. If I got my Riot Shield class, I can regenerate my gas grenades and my Thermite. Once you'll feel me, just let me know. Just do this for me. Try Restock one game, and believe me, it is going to change your life. Now, Restock can also help, because your whole team doesn't need to have Restock. Let's say you're the one that pushes, you're the one that throws stuns and stuff like that. One person can have Restock, and the other team can have Ghost. So if they spot you on the Heartbeat or in the UAV, they're not going to have the exact amount of idea on how many people actually have Ghost. So that's also something that you want to know, because you can use it to your advantage to trick the enemy. Now, that is basically everything I've got for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. A little bit of a different video, more of a personal opinion video on this one, on why I prefer Restock. Just believe me, when you use Restock and you keep using it and then you don't have Restock, you just feel there's something wrong. You just get used to it. Honestly, I'm like, all right, you know what? I know I want to get into fights. I want to get into gunfights. So you kind of like forget. You're like, you know, I don't really need Ghosts. I like getting into fights. I like fighting people. And you're honestly just going to forget about it. But when you don't have Restock, you can just really feel it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know down below in the comments if I persuaded you a little bit, at least to try one time to use Restock. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Peace out. And I'll see you all in the next one.